All right, everybody. Well, we're gonna try to drive the Gremlin today to Anaconda. It's been raining for the last 2 days, which is good and bad at the same time. It's good because we need rain. It's bad because it's been getting up into the 80s and 90s up here, and then it makes it very, very humid, which Montana is not known for humid, but when it's humid up here in this thin air way up here in the mountains, it's hot. I don't know, it might rain again today, we'll see. But before we can go to Anaconda, I got to do a few things. I got to back the car up into the garage there and take the back wheels off and figure out why they're not wanting to go on straight. And that tire has a screw in the sidewall. Not a lot I can do about that. So it hasn't gone flat, so I think we're okay. All right, sorry about that little cut. Somebody was trying to call me. Anyways, it's got a screw in it, so hopefully we can make it. It's not a failure in the front tire. I've got a spare tire. It's not real good, but we'll take it with us. So we get that thing kind of spun around. I don't know if the javelin's gonna play nice here. I don't know if I got enough room. I guess I could pull the javelin a few more feet up. And again, we got to pull the rear wheels off and try to figure out what's going on with that. All right. A sort of cold start. Ugh. Hopefully it'll start. Oh my gosh. I don't know how to turn these off. This button is broken. There we go. Yeah. Plastic in here is cracked or wallered out or something. I should probably take some JB Weld and weld it or glue it back on. You got 60 pounds of oil pressure. I don't have the voltmeter hooked up, so I'm sure somebody's going to complain about that in the comments. That's all right though. I forgive you already. The tack isn't working for reasons. I may put a video about what I gotta do to one of the company vans here. The old bumper's a little worn out. I gotta build a new one this weekend. So, all right, no power steering, so I'm gonna put you down so I can back up. Look at that action in that posi track. So this rear wheel on this side acts like it doesn't want to sit flat. I don't see anything keeping it from doing such. I don't know if it's this hub. It looks like it's sitting flat. So I'm not sure what's going on with it. But it definitely Looks like it's his drum. It's kind of deformed around this stud here a little bit. All of those are okay. That one looks a little suspicious. Well, I'm gonna tinker with it a minute and see what we can figure out. All right. So I got the wheel back together. My problem I had with it is last time I put this wheel on, I would start torquing it with the torque wrench and it would click, and then I'd go back around it and I'd have to turn it another half turn and it'd click, and then it so on and whatnot. I did it like 6 times and it never torqued properly. So, and then the wheel really seemed like it was kind of weird. Like that one would go in a lot further than that, you know what I mean? It was weird. So we weren't driving it far. I wasn't too worried about it, but since we're going to go kind of semi-high speeds, I wanted to look at that. This time when I put the wheel on, when I torqued it, it torqued, you know, I torqued it 100 foot-pounds, went back around it and it was torqued. I waited about 10 minutes, I just did it again, it's still torqued. So I don't know what happened that first time around. Same torque wrench I always use, so maybe, I don't know. Yep, we got a spare tire and some tools. Unfortunately, I don't have a jack, but I suppose if I got a flat, I'm sure somebody would maybe stop by that would have a jack. Other than that front tire that's got a screw in it, I really don't have any concerns, but that front tire does kind of concern me. So that's really the only gamble I got going on today is that tire. Well, unless the car quits running, which I guess anything could happen. It's never done it before. I don't know why I would start today. Well, anyways, I'm gonna go actually get some shoes on, and I guess we'll get going. All right, well, we're on our way, and the weather looks like it could start raining on us. Your way. You know, for such a small car, the Gremlin is pretty roomy. expensive. Oh, there it is. That's so great. That's nice. Gas spills out. Well, we were low on gas. 14 gallons. I think this is a 16-gallon tank, if I'm not mistaken. Alright. Oh well. I think gas is about the same as last time I was here. I don't know. We'll have to look. Alright, we're gonna carry on. Motor gets excellent oil pressure and always has. And this car doesn't run a mass airflow. This has got a speed density tune. So it runs off of a predetermined programmed airflow, I think is how that works. I didn't program that myself, dyno tune did, but I think we've had that in this car now for 2 years, and it seems to work okay. So, we're just going to keep on cruising here for a while. Tachometer's working good. This car's running a 355 gear, so we're doing 70. We already did the GPS. We're doing 70 here. Car used to have a 279 or something, or 71. It was a crazy gear, but it was the original 6-cylinder rear end. And the reason we changed it is because it's such a unraceable gear, and it wasn't a V8 rear end. It somehow survived this LS all these years, but we used to be able to do 80 at 1800 RPM, but it's amazing how that much gear can change that much speed. this, but our time in Anaconda is being cut short because we just passed everything going on, but there's an active shooter here in town, which is really sad. And supposedly there's already been 3 deaths this morning, I guess, which is really odd for such a tiny little middle of nowhere town. But yeah, unfortunately we gotta cut our little trip short because they got the roads all blocked. So, but we did get some supplies as we came here for, and as usual the Gremlin's been running just perfect. But I don't know if we can see down the side street here. We just stopped and got pizza and all the doors are locked. You had to, yeah, I don't know, it might have been able to see something down there. So I don't know if it's a standoff still or what, but everybody's getting alerts that there's an active shooter. Oh, yeah, there's the big scene there. So anyways, well, that sucks. Hopefully it's just a rumor, nobody got shot, but you never know. So we're gonna start heading back to Phillipsburg and get out of town here. And there's one thing on the road we'll stop to look at here in a bit, but that's where we're at right now. Well, a whole bunch of coppers just passed us, so must still be a pretty serious thing going on downtown there. Well, again, let's all just hope nothing's really bad has happened, as people are saying. We won't know anything probably for another day or two. News is pretty slow getting over to us, so well, let's just hope for the best on that situation, I guess. Nothing anybody can do about it right now, I guess, other than the law. So alright, well, we're just leaving Anaconda, we're getting back on the road. We're 28 miles to Phillipsburg, but again, there's one thing I want to stop and look for, so we'll see if we can make a little quick detour and find something cool. Well, I saw this little beauty on the way to town. I don't know if this is a hornet or not. I kind of doubt it. Maybe. No, it's a pacemaker. Look at that cool old clock. Look at that cool old interior. Well, I doubt it's the dual carburetor setup. Now I know you probably say I could just open the hood and look for myself, but you know, I really don't like touching and opening hoods on other people's cars without permission. Even though, you know, probably fine, I just don't like doing it. Look at that back window. I guess that's probably just sitting in there. It probably don't really stick out that far. No price on it. So a guy would have to call. I got way too many projects, so. Sorry, there's not gonna be very much I can show you through the glass. Again, it's probably fine if I open the door and really get after it, but I don't want to because it's not my car. Tell me what you see under there. Is it all rusted out? Yeah, I don't know. Well, I'm sure somebody out there probably knows a lot more about this than I do. Then I get the camera to refocus here. All right, had to turn it off to refocus the camera, but I mean, it looks pretty straight. A little bit of maybe Bondo here. Could just be high build primer too, I don't know. Well, being a Montana car, if it's a true original Montucky car, it probably doesn't have too much rust. So, again, I don't know the year of it. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that hole above the window there is for the antenna. All right, well, I just thought I'd stop and take a quick peek at that. My wife wants to go home. You can tell the way she's sitting in the car. All right. All right, guys, I was literally gonna pull over and do a proper burnout with the Gremlin. Because there's a spot where I do a burnout. But all these years of driving through here, there was a cop sitting there. I've never seen a cop ever sitting there. So then we just passed another couple of cops. So I don't think I'm gonna be doing a side road burnout today, because you never see cops over here. And, I mean, they do patrol, but it's real rare to see them. And the place I like to burn out is actually just good, clean asphalt. It's not all this covered in rocks and dirt and stuff. But sorry about that, guys. Probably not going to happen in this video. So, we'll get a burnout. We'll get a video of the burnouts. Don't worry. So we're going straight down the mountain. We're about, I don't know, maybe 10 miles from Phillipsburg right now. But I don't know what they call this pass. What do they call this pass, Chelsea? Flint Creek Pass. That's what this is called. See, Chelsea knows that. I don't know it though. I used to burn out right here where this truck is sitting, but it's so covered in loose dirt and gravel that it's really not a good burnout. So, around a sharp corner. everybody. Well,